one joke and suddenly everyone just believed it? So we're in the cafeteria and someone's freaking out because a wasp keeps circling our table. I, like a moron, whisper, relax. I speak wasp. Everyone rolls their eyes, but I point at it and go, we're not your enemies. Leave. This thing hovers, then flies straight out the window. Dead silence. My friend drops his fork. What did you just do? I should have confessed. Instead, I said, we have an agreement. By fifth period, I'm pest control. A girl screams because there's a spider in the bathroom. I crouch down and go, you're scaring them. Move along. It walks behind the toilet. She literally cries. Someone posts it captioned, this kid is Snow White. 47,000 views by dinner. Next morning, the janitor finds me. There's a raccoon in the dumpster area. Won't leave. I have no power over raccoons. I have no power over anything. But 200 kids are watching from the windows. So I walk outside, lock eyes with this raccoon, and say, you've overstayed your welcome. It stares at me, then waddles into the woods. The school loses its mind. A teacher asks if I can handle the geese by the football field. Geese are psychotic. They don't negotiate. But I walk out, spread my arms, and yell, I am not your enemy, but I will be. Every single goose turns and walks away in a line. I almost fainted. Now, I can't sneeze without someone asking if I summoned a hawk. One dumb joke, and the school thinks I'm an apex predator whisperer. I didn't ask for this crown. Have you ever made one joke and suddenly everyone just believed it? What's the most ridiculous complaint someone has ever made about? I was spending a few days at a beautiful hotel resort, and one morning, I was near the pool, laying on a chair, reading a book. The sun was shining. The air smelled like sunscreen, and for the first time in a while, I was actually relaxed. That lasted about 3 minutes. Out of nowhere, a woman walked up to me, arms crossed, looking like she had just caught me committing a crime. What do you think you're doing? I looked up, confused. Reading? She shook her head. You can't do that. I laughed a little because surely, this was a joke. It was not. She went on a full rant about how the pool area was for fun and energy, and that people like me, boring book readers, were ruining the vacation atmosphere. I told her, I'm not even in the pool. I'm just sitting here. She wasn't having it. She turned on her heel, marched straight to security, and came back with 2 guards. Now, I thought for sure these guys were going to laugh in her face. But no. Sir, what seems to be the problem? I sat up. You tell me. I was just sitting here reading a book, and apparently, that's a felony now? They turned to her, waiting for an explanation, and she doubled down. He's ruining the fun for everyone. This is supposed to be an active space, and he's just sitting there reading like some old man in a library. One of the guards blinked. Ma'am, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's insane. I thought that would be the end of it. It was not. Instead of taking the loss, she ripped the book out of my hands and threw it into the pool. I just sat there, stunned. One guard immediately said, all right, that's enough. You're out. They escorted her out of the hotel. My book? Completely destroyed. But the hotel refunded my entire stay. So I took that money and bought the longest, most boring looking book I could find. It's the most ridiculous complaint someone has ever made about. I was spending...
Alright guys, I'm about to play some Roblox. I'm gonna play some Rocket Spleef. Alright guys, I'll show you my stats.